You all ready?
Yep.
Hey everyone, and welcome to, I guess I'm calling this an indie bin. This was a 17-person team, although it's published by... They've been embraced, so...
They have been embraced. But this is still...
They're I don't know if I can call it an indie bin, because they are part of Embracer Group, which is, like... Yeah.
But welcome to Biomutant.
Game is a mite bit loud for me, so I'm gonna have a hard time hearing Sam until after this cutscene's over. But yeah, this is Biomutant, a game I've been looking forward to for a very long time that I'm hearing not amazing things about, which makes me kind of sad.
But at the same time, a lot of the negative stuff, at least that I've been hearing, is stuff that is not a deal breaker for me. So I'm looking forward to this.
I love how I cannot hear Sam at all. I can see that he's talking via the OBS window, but I cannot hear a single fucking thing he's saying. Hi, babe. What did you say?
I said that stuff that I've been seeing that is negative is, at least for me, not stuff that has so far been deal breakers. So I'm excited to see what happens.
I've read some more reviews and stuff. We'll see.
You have more information than I do.
As beautiful as this be dying. A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
While I'm...
Welcome to Biomutant.
Okay, good. I was getting a little upset because I had not gotten a settings menu yet. Wow, okay, they just defaulted me to max, huh? Is
Nice.
there a... okay, it does not look like there is motion blur, so I don't have to turn that off. I'm going to turn this game the fuck down to like 30%. And we're gonna bring the music down a little bit more than that. User interface can come down. Actually, that can go probably down to 50% because who cares about UI noises? Speech, gibberish, narrator. Oh, you can have the narrator. Okay, so this is the Bubsy verbosity meters. Okay, I just want to look at I just want to check the rest of the settings. I didn't get a chance to. Field of view 75. Eat a dick. No. We don't do that. Okay. Accessibility options. QTE autocomplete. Yo, good job.
Yo.
Subtitle size large. We're gonna go with yellow subtitles just so they stand out a little bit more, and with a background. Fuck yes.
Oh.
Okay, good accessibility options. I appreciate this, Biomutant. So far,
I am
good in my
loving
book.
it.
All right, select difficulty. We're
Accessibility,
gonna
real
go
good.
with medium because I'm not sure how this game plays.
I love this little robot bug so much.
It's a very good robot bug. Okay, so are we just gonna have the same thing we just watched? No, this is in game. This is gameplay.
And
This is you creating your character.
Yeah, so I kind of am thinking I want to go with like guns and melee, so we want move speed and we want strength. Well, this is the only one that increases strength, although it lowers our health and like everything with our int. But Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Define
Well,
your genetic structure.
okay, this is real dumb. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
So the extremes on everything. This is charisma. This is the face. This is peak charisma. You may
This is
not
what
like
the
it,
ideal
but this
form
is
looks
what
like.
it looks like. Oh yeah, look at the big brain on Brad.
Oh.
Oh man, oh that
Oh,
poor
that snoot.
that
that
poor snoot.
snoot.
You look like what's that dog? It's a borzoi, but it has the even longer than normal snoot.
Oh my god, I have no idea what the. Oh my god. It makes me feel sorry for them.
Yeah. Okay,
Ah,
so
okay.
that's the more agile. So this is kind of where we want to be. We want to be in between agility and strength, so that we're fast and we can hit hard. And I'm pretty sure. Wait, is there a gun? No. Okay, there's no. Agility is where guns would be.
Okay.
So, yeah, I want to put right between agility and strength. Let me actually get that a little bit more even, like 55-55. Can we? Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Got it.
Genetic resilience.
Choose resistance. Okay.
Let's be super anti-radioactive.
Okay.
Whoa.
Choose your first style.
What? Oh.
Choose first style. Ooh. Hello?
Okay. So I do know that your character like changes shape and stuff as you level and change your stuff, so this is all like temporary. But I kind of like the raccoon look, the red panda.
Ooh, me too. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh my god, there's a lot to this character creator. Holy shit.
There is.
Yeah.
Choose your detail color.
I mean,
Okay,
we're gonna go
loving
with
it.
channel colors, so
Hell yeah.
Pick a class.
okay.
Ooh.
Mercenary.
So mercenary,
Deadeye.
Deadeye. So look, this looks like a gun and a blade.
Yeah.
Perfect reload. Oh, you got an active reload on that.
Ooh.
Okay, Commando is guns. So
Range weapons
you're
attacks
Rambo.
inflict 10% more damage. Okay.
Cyfreak.
Okay. So you're Raiden. Got it.
Saboteur.
Oh, you're okay, so pistol and the size. Base armor increased. Okay. That's not bad.
All right.
I kind of like Deadeye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Range
it's got-
weapons are reloaded instantly.
Um
Into damage.
well, it's an active reload. It's gears.
Deadeye.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Deadeye
Okay.
just for the melee and gun combination there. Okay. Yeah, okay,
Here's
video game. This
somebody
isn't the
with a
first video game I
troubled
played.
past, drawn into the
Yeah.
spotlight of a story
I get
that's
it.
already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Which way?
Left.
But for you, it's not only
Oh.
a crossroad, but a choice.
Oh.
A reflection of your key.
Oh.
Energy that
Do we want to
flows
go
through
the dark
everything.
path or do we want to go Sith or Jedi?
Can we go Jedi this time?
Yeah, we'll go
Let me
Jedi.
introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance
You get it, I'm
and
bright.
consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Yeah.
Seems more like you're being lightheaded if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
This is like black and white. Except
It
that,
is!
What comes around
oh man, I want to
goes
play black and white again.
all the way back
Oh,
around.
wow.
Loved black and white
It's better
and
to
black and white
stick to your
2 when I was like a
You can't
kid.
fight what's in your nature.
I should see if I can find a physical copy of those on the internet
In
so I
your
can have the
nature.
box
Oh,
for
and
them.
here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Okay, so now I can just go whichever way I want to.
Guess left can be right sometimes. Right is always right.
Oh, that's okay. That's not reload. That's not reload. What is reload? Oh, got it. Okay. Bumper is reload for some reason. That's an odd reload. All right. I don't. So far,
Stories of death
doesn't
and the
feel
bodies
bad.
left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Okay. Similar fur textures to the dogs and bears and stuff in Red Dead.
Your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the way that fur texture is done.
Ooh, hello.
Okay. Okay.
You know, looking at that four-legged beastie on the ground reminds me of a question you asked me a while back. What is more disturbing to me, 3 dead horses or 30 dead birds? And I realize that they're disturbing in different ways. Equally, just different ways. Because that four-legged beastie made me feel some kind of dread.
Oh, jeez,
Viper
that's a...
bite.
Okay. That
Nice.
was a little weird. Okay, so we're replaying that opening cutscene. Got it.
You better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Yeah, so this is literally the opening cutscene.
Okay.
Just in
But-
gameplay. All right, that seems like a little...
This time, it was best to
okay.
run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
All right, let's
Okay.
get the fuck out of here. Oh, spiders, great.
The predator
No.
isn't the only threat.
Oh no,
Wildlife
weird.
started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of
Okay.
life started to die.
That's not what I was expecting to come out of that.
No. Muckly gnats. Ew. Fuck.
Head on.
Oh Jesus, they're
Okay.
like
Cut down.
melanated naked mole rats.
Something. I don't know. Yeah, they're weird. So far, the combat doesn't feel bad. It definitely doesn't feel amazing. But it's also early enough that I can't make a complete judgment call on that. Like, it doesn't feel bad, and I could see it getting way more interesting once I get more, like, abilities and stuff unlocked. So we'll see how this goes. Okay.
Hello?
The weapon add-on? Okay. Can I... got it. I get it. Okay, so now my gun shoots electric bullets, apparently.
Nice.
Pneumatic bags, got it. I don't really need it right now, but okay. Okay. I get it, I get it. I don't need it, though, so it's okay. Over-tutorialization is something I just really can't stand in video games. Like, I get that people need to learn, but, like, how realistic is it that Biomutant would be a person's first action game?
Uppity up, up.
Oh, hey. Our friend's here again.
The oil
Hello.
sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Okay, I know how to parry. If you hadn't thrown me off, I would have been fine, game. But if I'm in the middle of trying to parry and you pull up a thing that freezes my fucking game that then throws me off the parry timing...
Cutting edge.
Yeah, there's a problem with that. This is what I mean about over-tutorialization. Of
Understandable.
games, is like... I get what the parry is. I was literally in the middle of hitting the parry button, and then it threw me off of my parry because I ended up... One day games will actually trust that people on the other end can have a basic sense of what a controller is when they are, you know, a weird action game that not many people are going to purchase as their first video game ever.
It's like, I admire the ambition, but also
I can't parry
it's good
that.
to recognize your niche.
Oh. Ow. Okay.
That did not look comfortable.
Also, this, like, needing to do, needing to hit the D-pad while also trying to stay on the move, while also using the other stick to select what I want is not great. But I've played with worse control schemes. Okay. Okay, cool. We got some more healing. Anything else out here before I leave? Please reward my exploration and curiosity.
Please?
It didn't, but that's okay. This is still the opening tutorial area. We will figure it out. Again, I feel like there should be an item right there.
Yeah.
I've played too many open world games. Oh, you know what this kind of reminds me of? Just like a not as brown Nier Automata in terms of its world design so far.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, I like those flowers.
Well, that was a very weak shield. Oh, do you have a leash range? Really? Okay, well, I've already figured out that I can cheese the hell out of these people, because they have leash ranges. Uh-oh. The auto-aim is, less than generous, I will say. With, controller. This is definitely a game that I... Okay. It's definitely a game that I would not play without a controller. This just doesn't. This doesn't feel clink and rubby. Okay, okay, for gears and rubber. Clink and rubby. I get it.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Okay.
Old world claw bar. Okay.
I guess let's go with that, Gordon.
Hello, Biomutant.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have to mash. Okay. Oh, my poor thumb is already very angry. This is not going to go well.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I just feel like there should be like an item hidden like right here.
Yeah, I agree
Something.
with you.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Bunny hop and rabbit leap.
I
That's
appreciate the thematic naming.
Oh, good. I'm resistant to radiation, but this looks like toxins.
Oh dear.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any
Defeat
living
the
being
Morks.
when absorbed, including you.
Do we have Mindy's as well?
Maybe. Oh, you were dead. Okay, can you stop though?
Might not need that now, but you will later.
All right, that was. The combat feels okay, but I guess I'm just so used to like DMC for these kinds of games that I'm just like. Okay, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Damn.
Rip.
I guess I should probably level up. Just to get that little thing off the screen. Okay, level up. Let's go with Vit first, I guess, just because
Keep at it.
more health. More health is good.
More health, more good.
Let's
Great.
upgrade our ranged for now. Guns.
And
Rain dance. Okay, so BXRT. Got it. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we're adding in
combos?
the mutations, Wong Fu perks. Okay, that's that. I'll worry about that later. So we're getting into actual like move sets and stuff. So yeah, I could see this. So is BX right trigger?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay. Gotcha.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
I was about to say that Toxanol seemed a little on the nose, but then again, I remembered that this studio is part of the Embracer group.
They have been embraced. I found a puzzle scattered around the world. Okay. Switch node selected. Okay. Okay, I'm
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, this isn't a...
Turn dials so that they all match the colored.
Well, I was trying to do that, but I couldn't tell which way was which on the fucking thing.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay. Get some exposition dumps in the first little bit of time.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Potential brain melt indeed.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to
Jeez.
short-circuit the door.
Yes, a whole lot of puzzling.
There you go.
Now that I know which direction rotates which, it's not like they're complex. Oh, hi. Airstrike? Out of date.
What?
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
It says out of date.
What does that mean?
I don't
Biomutant,
know,
what does
my
that
guy.
mean? What is happening here?
It's like a bunch of kids picking on a disabled person. It's fucked up.
It is.
And so we're just gonna kill the children. I mean, they're about my size, so I guess they're not kids, but they're way smaller than he is, so...
They're rats picking on a stoat. A stoat in a wheelchair.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Or I'll pick up all these items that dropped. And then worry about talking to the wheeled one. I guess I can leave through that, but I guess I have to talk to you first, even though you just went into another room. Okay, what's up? Hey.
Oh, talk to Out of Date. His name is Out.
He
Oh.
wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavenger.
What? Why did that skip? I did not press anything.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the Unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Okay. These are sure some exposition dumps, I'm not gonna lie.
After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other.
I feel like there would have... There could be better ways to tell this story.
Survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Like, this sounds exciting. Maybe we could play it?
Oh, it seems like what we're about to get. Okay. Well, you got your wish.
Well, I didn't mean in a flashback way. I meant like the game could start at a time where the exciting things were happening.
I mean, yeah, but that's just asking for a different story.
Well, I don't know. It seems like a story they're trying to tell.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
What?
The potato people, or NONO, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
What?
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
What?
The NONO prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
I thought he was a NONO, but no, he's just a big rat that talks like Elvis.
Okay.
What is it with, like, every post-apocalypse needing an Elvis? Because, like, Fallout has the Kings and, like, post-apocalypse games that... this doesn't take place in America. There ain't nowhere in America that looks like this. So... what? Also, like, how far away do I have to go? Oh, I do have stamina. Earlier I was just thinking, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad there's not really a stamina meter. Never fucking mind. We do have a sprint. Oh.
Punch the flowers.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The NONO's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the NONO as they become one with the tree.
Make it make sense.
You'll need a net to catch the NONO, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The NONO are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
I get why that one review we watched last night was like, yeah, the stuff kind of sucks. This is cool and all, but man, doing the like says something and then translated thing just literally doubles the length of every conversation.
Yeah.
And it ain't great.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of NONO out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say.
Infinity.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Okay. I guess. Yeah, this is okay. Like, the combat doesn't feel the best, but it doesn't feel terrible either. Why do games do this, where the grass shrinks as you get closer? I know multiple games that do this, and I've never understood what about that. Huh. Anyway. Okay.
Now that you've seen the NONO's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake.
I can think of a couple of different ways that I could have made this interaction
One day, the land won't be as
shorter.
peaceful. Not even your Muma.
I mean, the primary one is to not have the double dialogue thing. Because you can't hear it.
You can already see the
But
effects
no.
of how reckless those before
It's-
us acted. Unless something changes, the land won't
And then
survive
the
side
the
effects of
narrator
your
reads the
words and
dialogue, and then it goes
industrial advances. He says you'd better
every
hurry
single
back to
time.
the village before your Muma
Oh, I
comes
wonder
looking
if
for
that's
you.
the frequency
good
we
here
can
today.
decrease.
No.
No,
Maybe?
she's
No,
got
I think that's
lots on her mind
incidental
and
shit.
needs rest after the raid last night on the looping
Huh.
camp with her disciples. Wonders if they
Oh,
let the
maybe it's worth a
Predator
try.
family live or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to test
He
it,
lost
but
you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
God, I completely forgot about this
I
guy.
was about to say I completely fucking forgot
He
what
says
we were
he
doing before that
remembers every
flashback.
single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Please let me play the game.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
I did not come here for a visual
this is
novel.
So
His friend
much
Gizmo is working on a
exposition.
lectron and needs help
This isn't even a
defeating the
complaint that I
Jumbo
heard in the
Puff at
review that we
end of the
watched.
West Route.
or the couple that I read. It wasn't like, oh wow, it's a really
Is
slow
still
opening with a ton of
repairing his
exposition.
octopod
This is
to
so
confront
much.
The murk puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the northwest route. Noko has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the hoof puff at the end of the east route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
There's
Out
so
of date,
much
says his
fluff
friends are
dialogue.
Gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each
Or
route.
monologue.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majut, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Is it necessary to make it this complicated?
I don't.
I feel like this is more complicated than it needs to be.
I just wanted funny animal goes out and hits things.
Funny
with
animal smack
stick.
bigger animal with
You're getting the
sword.
hang of it.
Or funny little animal shoot gun.
Yeah, like
I was kind of just hoping for funny little animal shoot gun.
And the rope looks strong.
yeah, this is so
Okay.
much.
Exit the bunker. Okay, can please tell me this will take us to some action.
Yeah, I would just like to get out and explore the world. Like,
And like, normally I like world building, but I'm just tired now. Like that took
Yeah.
it out of me.
that was a lot. I don't like Breath of the Wild, but I will say the way that Breath of the Wild handled its opening is much better. I knew that was about to happen.
Know that the tree of
Yep,
life
me
is
too.
dying. Its days are
That's why I
numbered.
started slowing down, because I was
Without
just like,
help,
well, it's about to
it can't
trigger a
endure the
fucking
environmental
Vista overlook,
change
so
and assault from the World Eaters.
yep. Title
You've
screen.
dropped the title like 3 or 4
This
times
is the third time, yes.
since we started taking control of the character. We know what the game is called.
I've already been
Please
sprinting.
streamline
game.
your credits, please.
The late title card doesn't work when you give me 2 title cards before this.
Challenged.
No.
Okay. Oh no. Really? You're just
see.
pissing on the sign? Oh,
Seriously?
cool. It's Ubisoft fucking radio towers. Just, you know, years after Ubisoft even stopped doing that. Oh, that looks bad.
What are you talking about? That looks like a friend.
That's a puppy, but that's a puppy that don't like me.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off its leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that
So
down.
this is a world eater.
The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
I don't dislike this. I just think that this opening is really slow.
Look, a
Yeah,
survivor.
I don't
Glad to
dislike
see
it
someone
either.
made it
I'm
out
just kind of baffled by it. Like some of the decisions for this opening just really do not make sense to me. Also, the fact that the corpses look like stuffed animals are
Yeah, it kind of brings a lot of the weight out of it. But also, like, this already feels like a game that was in development for like 5 or 6 years with a small team that just kept looking at what other games were doing and going like, oh, we should do that. This definitely feels like one of those.
He's heard the stories
Yeah, now
about
that you
the
say it.
terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Okay.
Yes, we get it. It's a moral choice system.
Yeah, it's Paragon and Renegade.
He worries
We
there
get
won't
it.
be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack.
This isn't hard.
He doesn't know what
Whichever
your
way
connection
we
is to
were
this
going,
place, but something
the
tells
choices
him
are
you've
clear.
Stayed true to your heart.
Okay.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
I mean, this is so, like, painfully blatant. Of like, oh, I'll let you die or I'll help you. Like, I don't know. We have evolved
He's
past
grateful
black
for
and
that.
white morality
You
shit in
still
video
seem to
games.
have a spark
You
of life.
seem to still have a spark of light, and you fuck off.
That's a
I'm gonna be
spark
light
of
side, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
What is...
This feels like the black and white, like, characters, but they're way less endearing. Okay.
I'm trying to
Cool.
approach this as I would approach art.
There's out of date
I'm
again.
asking myself
He
what
must have
kind of
missed something
emotions this is supposed to invoke in me.
How would he have gotten up here?
Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
Okay, we get it. The Jedi and the Sith have been at war for centuries.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing?
Okay, but
One
if it
thing's
isn't the
certain,
right thing,
Destiny
this
arrives
better come
all
back
the
to bite
same.
us.
Yeah, like...
These blatantly
The
good
Jagni tribe only ever
choices.
had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the
Oh,
world,
great,
and want to
genocidal.
let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing.
There,
Fate will find a way.
Isn't
There's-
necessarily a...
side with the fucking
Out of it,
genocidal
someone needs
fascists.
to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He can sense you share Myriad's view on the world. The Myriad would embrace someone willing to fight against the tyranny of the Jagni. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay, and then he's just
Can
gone.
Can I just not choose either of these? Can I just vibe on my own?
No, you gotta choose him.
Gotta choose one of the two extremes. You gotta.
Well, I mean, one of them is literally just, hey, let's bring balance and be good, and the other one is, let's kill everyone who's weaker than us. Like, it doesn't even seem like a choice.
No.
All right.
Unless you're like one of those people that just plays video games to slaughter everything in your path.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. That just ain't me.
Yeah, this isn't GTA. Like, I'm not looking to just run around aimlessly killing people. Also, do I, like, have a thing that's... Okay, it says equip either way, so... Okay. Okay. Then... It's constantly telling me there's something new in the gear section, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh, because this wasn't lit up for some reason. Okay. There we go.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
No. Which one goes to the non-genocidal pieces of shit? This one. So we're gonna go this way. Like, that's not really a choice there.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
I mean, is it really a tunnel? It's more like an arch. Okay, so the open world running around is a thing. I don't know which side is which here, so I guess I'm...
Finished him off.
Guess I'm helping somebody.
Just ronin it for now.
Guns are weaker than I was hoping they would be. So, are you guys the guys I'm coming up here to help, or did I just kill a bunch of the people I came up here to help? It's not bad. I just also am...
Muscles like steel.
There's so much potential here.
Yeah, there really is. Like,
I just...
okay. Can I use my point?
It's trying to do a lot. And I feel like in trying to do a lot, they're letting certain things be done not so well.
Yeah, it's trying to do a lot of stuff. I guess we'll put
And
that
it
on
seems like they're doing a
X.
lot of things okay.
Okay, left trigger for X. Left trigger then X. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Moth mount. Okay, we just spit poison. Or vile bile. We can vomit poison. Sure? Yeah, I guess. Let's go with anti-bio, I guess.
Yeah.
Since we're now using bio, I suppose.
Antibio, you just fucking smear a tube of Neosporin all over your arms.
This
Basically.
area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
It is literally World War I trenches.
Christ.
Why isn't there an item in here? Something to, like, reward exploration. Please. If you're gonna make an open world game, you need to put little things everywhere. Even if it's, like, inconsequential little healing item or something. Just, you gotta put stuff around.
Or a flower. Make it... Hell, you could have an an entire thing about collecting different flowers across the game, and you could just have different flowers growing in these little spots.
That's the Myriad Tribe's
Something.
fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
I have to piss on this this thing really quick.
Let's see.
Okay. Let's
Why is
talk
it
to these
so
guys.
bright?
To that door. If you go there, you'd
Because
better
the
make
sun
an
and
entrance.
it's nice. I'm glad that there's color and light in this
No,
video
I mean,
game. I have no
why
problem
is
with that.
why
Oh,
was
the
the piss
piss.
such a bright yellow color?
Not drinking enough water.
Says
Too much
they're
monster.
Wary of strangers. They're at war. Cautions you that the Sifu may be a little impatient today, as bad news has just come in from the front line.
Okay, whatever.
Who do I need to kill?
Sibi? Lapanen agin kalman. Gerat na falo putut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
Yeah, that's what was already explained.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place.
We get it.
He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
Okay.
Wow.
He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
I'm not feeling real kind-hearted right now. You keep telling
The Sifu says
how
sometimes
good
one
and how
memory
much
can make
good there
another
is.
come
I
to
was just like,
life. He hadn't
shut the
thought about
fuck
your
up.
Uma for
Now I
ages,
want to, like,
even though she taught him a
kick
lot.
over
He was
somebody's
one of the
succulent or
original
something.
Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu said
This
it's
is
time to
so
set the past
much.
aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity
They just
between
keep
the tribes.
saying
Their goal is
Myriad,
understanding
good
of the
guys,
greater good and
other
establishing
guys,
a code
bad
of
guys, trouble.
It's literally
in
just the
everything.
same shit over and over.
You'll unite the tribes and defeat
Yeah,
them.
sure.
He
I'll
was
join
hoping
them.
you'd join them. You
Yes,
understand
I'll commit
that
to
there's
the
no
light
harm
side.
in doing good
Christ.
to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Jagni tribe may believe that fear and hatred will lead them to domination. A vanquisition of the tribes and destruction of the Tree of Life won't be the restart they want. It's just an end to everything. Their kin have run out
What
of
is with
options
some of
and
these
found
camera
themselves
angles?
backed into a corner.
I don't know.
Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. You need to take the struggle to the enemy, or the enemy will bring it to you. When survival is threatened, there's no other option left but war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
All right.
Why are everyone's names unpronounceable?
He says you'll regret not being on their side.
That doesn't bother me.
The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Oh, so I did accidentally
doofy,
kill...
though.
So they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds.
I did kill the people that I was supposed to be coming up to help. Because those guys that I saved were wearing that armor, and the guys that I killed were wearing this kind of
Claim
clothing.
the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between
Okay, but can we stop
Their
talking
goal is
about this?
Understanding of the greater good.
It's
and
the
establishing a
same
code of
thing.
honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have
We've
Stop
heard
saying the
these
same thing over and over.
lines.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are
I can't even,
strong
like,
and can
leave
sometimes
this.
come to life,
I just have to keep
Ask-
going.
even though it's now a different place.
I'm mashing through this. Sorry. I'm sick
Yeah.
of like the same 6 dialogue lines. Oh man. I really we spent $60 fucking on this game. Like, this is not a game that like I'm going into from Game Pass or something. It's free or whatever that I can just kind of
Hey.
like go, "Oh, well, I don't like it."
Hey, babe. I think I want my $60 back.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with this. There are so many other open world games that I could go play. This so far is not great. Okay, I understand the reviews. I
Yeah.
understand why it is getting like mixed to negative reviews. Because boy,
Yeah.
this has been over an hour or roughly an hour of recording. This sucks. Like, the combat's fine. The gameplay itself is fine. But
we don't get to
so
experience the gameplay enough.
I'm sure we will once we because this is all still tutorial shit. Like
I know,
I
but
know the
reading
world will
the
open up.
exposition,
Yeah, the exposition
the
is
way
just
that
too
it's
much.
written,
It's just too
it's
fucking
exhausting.
much. Oh, you don't even have to hear it. You don't have to hear them say in their gibberish before they
No,
then get
I just
translated.
I just have to read it as quickly as I can and parse some of the words like vanquishation.
Beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
This is literally just a ow. This is literally a monster from God of War 2018. This is literally just the giant monsters that you fight in God of War. That can't seriously make it all the way out here. Okay, good. Yeah, that is literally
Jeez.
just a monster from God of War. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just down to the
Visit
same
your
idle
childhood
animation.
village. Okay, our next mission is visit your childhood village, and I feel like that's going to be another exposition dump.
It is. So I'm gonna end this here. This is Biomutant. It just came out today. This will be up on. I'm gonna edit and post this today. 3 videos.
I wanted
on
to like
Tuesday.
this game
I
so
really wanted it.
bad.
So I did too. I've been waiting for this game since they announced it in 2017. Yeah. I'm sure that it's fine after this opening, but I just can't. I can't fucking do this. Anyway, have a nice night, everybody.
Sleeps tight.